Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now from the tight end. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Allen. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Nice grab. It's Fletcher. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback, that was great execution.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got to get set now to try the PAT. It's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to throw. It's Aller. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. As a design quarterback keeper, it's S for middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. It's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's back. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Looking to scramble.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense is really threatening now.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Lions are in the red zone. It's a draw. Powers through.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
A solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Penn State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, not right through. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Finds his man. It's Daniels. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, another... positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Bites off a defender. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
He escapes the pocket.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Aller. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. And the back now goes in motion. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Looking to pass. It's back. Makes the grab on the move. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for a 1st down and goal.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The tight end makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to make a play here. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. It off. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Looks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Pop over the middle. It's Reynolds. That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
1st down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Ross. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Pena. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Back to throw. It's Speck. The sure hands. It's Pringle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. It is incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Using his legs here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Miami, to put them on top now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
DAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Movement here from the tight end. Look out, room to run here. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Dropping back, it's Aller. Grab down the middle, it's Singleton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Grab behind the line, it's Pena. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? QB keeper all the way. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Allen. That's reeled in. It's Pena. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Looking to chuck it again. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Penn State, as they put 6 more on the board. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. To throw, it's back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it.
On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Bursts into space. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Penn State offense comes back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Eller. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot and held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's first and 10. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? To throw, it's Aller. Receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw it from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Dropping back, it's Allen. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within 1 in a playoff game, and now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy 2-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now